Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm coming to you right now because I was thinking about this. I know I've been making many videos on it, but people need to get this message. The Bilderbergs, well, what I've been talking about is the global ID card. They want right now. There's a push on the globe for every nation to have a citizen's number with national ID card. It's photographic identification. Biometrics is three measurements of the body. They're going to take your hand and your fingerprints on a machine. They're going to take it so your fingerprints and your palm becomes digital. And then you're going to put these things on your eyes. So they take a picture of your eyes so you can do an eye erase. And then they're going to take a picture of your face. So now you're in the database. So whenever you go to a store, you just put your hand on a hand scanning machine, and your picture comes up and it identifies that you are the person that it is saying that it is. Because they'll be looking right at you, and they'll be looking on their computer, seeing if you are that person who the computer is saying it is. They match it with the person that is standing in front of them, and the computer confirms by your facial recognition that it is indeed the person. Because many people say, what if somebody steals your fingerprints? And now they become you. That's not going to do anything. That's not going to do nothing. Say they take your fingerprints, for an example. They go to a store, they put your fingerprints on the scanning machine. Whose face is going to come up? Your face is going to come up, and the person behind the counter is going to see on the computer that it's not the same face as I'm looking at. There's something going wrong here. That's why it's not going to work. But that's not the point. This is the control glitch. But this is what I wanted to say is this. Yeah, this month the Bilderbergs are meeting in the United Kingdom, in the UK, and I was listening to someone. He believes that that they're going there to discuss to bring in to have all Americans to enforce a global ID card on them. It's not just America; it's the whole entire world. They want the whole entire world to have a national ID card. This is a global ID card, your global ID, and without this global ID card, you will not be able to have a bank account. You'll not be able to work. You won't be able to do nothing without it, because that's going to be your new money. Because they want to get rid of money. They want to get rid of cash because they say we're living in an electronic world. Everything is done now by electronically. So money is a dinosaur age in an electronic world where money has to go. The end of money. Money is the thing of the past, and we need to go to a cashless system. And this is all part of their control glitch. That's all that it's about. So that's what I wanted to talk about. But I also wanted to talk about this as well. But whoever's listening to this right now, because I was talking to one of my friends before on the phone, and people's worst enemy is ignorance. Is to be ignorant about things. Because this person that I know was telling her friend, she was telling her friend about the becoming, because they already started in India. India is a testing ground for a total cashless society. I forget how many of their people, like I think it's a million or a billion, I'm not sure. But they're all going into biometrics. They're already into biometrics. So she was telling her friend, and he wanted to know why, what's the purpose, and this and that. So she was trying to tell him, and then she started telling him about the RFID chips. And by the way, in those biometric cards that they want to enforce upon the people, there's biometric chips in the cards. So they'll know your every move, everywhere you go. So the guy was saying, "Oh, I don't believe this, blah 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 blah." Well, it doesn't matter what you believe. What matters is the truth, and this is what they're doing. This is you can find this in the there's even beyond seven organizations that are pushing for a one world government. So these are the seven: the Illuminati, the Bilderbergs, the Council on Foreign Relations, the Trial Commission, the Club of Rome, the United Nations, and the New Age movement. And you can also find it in the Federal Reserve, the International Monetary Fund, the World Trade Organization, the World Health Organization, the World Bank, you name it. You name it. The list goes on. The Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, these are all shadow families that are working, they're laying their best efforts towards a one world government, and they have come so far. They have done so much that they have done already. But this is pretty amazing because I made a video just yesterday about Obama signing an executive order to bring in the North American Union. But for those of you that want to know more about the North American Union, because I made a video on the North American Union, just go into my YouTube channel, CH McDonald, and type in North American Union, and you'll see the videos there, and you guys can get it in there. They even wrote a book on it. These people, they have pride in them. They don't really care. They're telling everybody. It's called Bill